Hello and good afternoon. This is Kelsey Moore here presenting a special broadcast of MIS News. Today we'll be reporting some very important information regarding the direction Team 42's video project is going to take. Last broadcast, we revealed our topic as net neutrality, and we asked the question, what are the pros and cons of net neutrality on a global scale? Since then, we have looked into this question a bit deeper, and we found some interesting real-life examples from around the globe. Let's check in with our reporter, Lara Miaus, who is currently researching net neutrality in France.
The benefits of net neutrality is supposed to be the freedom of censorship. However, here in France, many of the citizens disagree. I remember when in 2003, the French government implemented the 3 strikes you're out anti-piracy law, which banned third times offenders completely from the internet. Not only were privacy advocates outraged by this, but so was the EU Parliament. And another incident comes to mind concerning freedom of speech and expression in 2001. In 2011, Rihanna created a music video, which was called We Found Love, and it sparked controversy around the globe. However, here in France, the government prohibited the music video from being played before 10 p.m., censoring our content once again. So this raises the question, is the net really as neutral as it claims to be?
Thank you, Lara, for your interesting story. As you can see, net neutrality is a hot topic all around the world, affecting almost every internet user on a daily basis. If that wasn't enough evidence, let's see what our reporter, Miguel Bustamante, has to say about net neutrality in Venezuela.
Hi, how are you? My name is Miguel. I'm from Caracas, Venezuela, to talk about how my country is in utter economic crisis, which is causing net neutrality to be a thing of the past. I can't even go on Twitter anymore and speak my mind about what really is happening in the country. People who are speaking their mind about the protests and what really is happening in this country are either getting blocked or even arrested for just speaking their minds, which in any other country they're able to do. I believe net neutrality is put in place for the preservation and conservation of freedom of speech and the access of information around the world. Our civil rights are being taken away day by day. The 2014 Venezuelan protests started because of inflation, high level of violence, and constant shortage of basic goods, which has become a problem ever since Hugo Chavez took power. Me and my people are living through deep issues, and due to the problems with net neutrality, no one is hearing our cries for help. And those are all the issues happening in Venezuela about net neutrality, which I think is beneficial for my country.
Censorship can be quite damaging to a nation if the citizens are seeking to be heard. Thank you, Miguel, for your story. If it wasn't already obvious, our team plans to present our final video in a news broadcasting style. As stated previously, we want our video to be informative as we will be presenting real-world applications of our topic, but we also want it to be fun to watch for our audience. A rough outline of our final video is as follows. First, the news anchor will introduce the topic of net neutrality. Then, 3 journalists from different countries will investigate this topic by interviewing citizens and conducting their own research. And then the news anchors will tie together the qualitative and quantitative research to answer the question, is the net really as neutral as we believe it to be? But before we sign off for today, let's check in with Chao Wang in China to see what she has to say about net neutrality there.
Here in Beijing, China, a drama has played out in the Chinese press surrounding the messaging app WeChat. WeChat is a very popular OTT in China based on cell phones, tablets, and even PCs. WeChat's success not only has heavily impacted on the revenue of state-owned network operators like China Mobile, but also occupied the resources of telecommunication infrastructures. Users are up in arms over the possibility that the government won't let a company that runs their service keep not charging for it. No big surprise there, as demonstrated by a poll of Chinese users of the app said that 90% of them would stop using it if it weren't free, moving to any one of the several free alternatives. Team 42 from Beijing, China.